Right, here we are. Fabulous Southfield. Oh, look like that. Flat cam. We don't like that at all. But anyway, why are we here today? Middle of October. Well, it's the final. The second final. The Wednesday final. It's what it is with all the lads that come Wednesdays. All the winners get to fish this. The final. So if you win a match on a Wednesday, or somebody's qualified who've won it and you're second or third, you get to fish this. And we've all chipped in over it here. I think 4 or 5 matches. Doncaster AA, thank you very much for giving us the pegs free today. And so we've got quite a bit of money to fish for. I think there's 23 or 24 of us along here, so it's 2 miss 1. And so yeah, so look at that cormorants there. Never saw them well a few weeks ago. Got all them. So I didn't want to draw up this end. I've drawn 55. I'm next to MPEG. He's finished his week, so I can go that way now. I've drawn next to MPEG, but you don't want to be at this end, I don't think. I think you want to be at the other end. I didn't want to be, but I've got it, so I'll get on with it. So if you... There he is, look, big lad. He was 6 other day. 6-year-old I've had him. Can you believe that? It only seems 2 minutes, doesn't it? I bet video comes out soon when I got him. There you go, look, that's his dinner. For y'all lovers, bit of ram, bit of beef, corned beef, chopped up cheese. Not ate a lot yet. And there's water, so he's well looked after. So yeah, so I think it's going to be hard. Well, it's been hard for a while, hasn't it? Let's be honest. Looking down, I can't see many poles out. I thought there'd been a few more poles out today because it's fishing hard. But anyway, I think you need bream to win it. So we'll see what happens. So what have I got set up? I haven't got a lot set up. I've only got two 12-foot rods, one for 40 metres and one for 54. So I'm just going to fish 2 lines, try and get 3-4 pulls during the day, and that's my only chance. I'd have been happy if I'd have been on hooked it. There you go, the legend himself, Mr. John Kelly. Look, so we're going to be well and truly entertained. But that last walkway there, which is 45, that's my favourite peg. I love going there. I'd have took any peg up to there. I didn't want to be this section. But you know what Southfield's like, you just never know. Oh, there's a pole there, look, I've just said there wasn't any. Who's that? Oh, it's Benny. Good lad. I hope he's not fishing for his section, he'll get a telling off. So, yeah, so 2 rods, 2 12-foot rods, 2 12 marbles all rounders, 5,000 reels. Straightforward. All my spools are in water because you've got to sink the braid. Always wet your braid, make sure you sink it. You can use a spray, of course, but I just sink it. Because if you don't, that's when you get wing knots, that's when you crack off and you get on the board. So, of the crack off. So, yeah, so that's about it really. I've just got my usual baits for Southfield. Go down here. I'm facing to the left today. Main reason is because nearly everybody's that way. So I just want to see if anybody's catching on, what lines are catching on. Worms, maggots, casters, that's it really. I've got my ground bait there, look. Which I must admit I was really happy with. You can see my ground bait there, look. I'm really happy with the last 2 matches and I've been battered. So I don't know if it's the ground bait or I've done it wrong, I'm not quite sure. But I caught a load of skimmers this summer, done really well with skimmers and couldn't catch none in the last 2 matches, and I've caught them round me, so I can't really argue. So whether my ground bait's not right, I don't know, but it's because it's my last match on this type of fishing this year, because after today we're commercial fishing all rest at winter now. All this tattle's going away and we've got a winter at Lindholm. And boy, have we got a winter at Lindholm. 3 or 4 matches a week, and the leagues start, the Aero Cup, the Drennan one, the one at 10 grand on a Thursday, qualifiers, Saturdays pairs, alternate individual. It's quite unbelievable now. I go fishing more in winter than I do it summer. So there's going to be lots and lots of videos going out. Not sure about today, but anyway, we'll see what happens. So I'm just going to fish 2 lines, 40 and 54. And just sit there and be patient today. Fish out a bit more old school. And try and hope later on I can get one early and 2 or 3 later on. But it's I think it's going to be. I think we're at the wrong end, but we'll see. At the end of the day, £10 been winning matches, so you can catch that from any peg on here, in theory. So what I'll let you know how I get on. Right, that's the end of me my silverfish season, and to be honest with you, I've got 10 fish for about £11, 11 to £12. I'd have snapped my hand off for that, but I ain't caught it last hour, and that's going to cost me probably winning match. Bill there's got, who's having he got 4 skimmers, he had 2 fish, 2 chooks. I think he's got a bream, that there, and a couple of skimmers. Kel's had 3 skimmers and I think 2 bigger skimmers or bream. So I think I won my section. I've caught everything at 54 metres, I've just fished there. And I came short, never had a sign, and nobody's caught all short. But I've caught on a window feeder today. I don't use window feeders here. We're being shallow on here. It's only 3 foot deep. I don't use window feeders. Never catch them, but everybody else does. And last 2 matches I've been battered with them. So I thought I'd fish it today. I've just fished a little window feeder, 54 metres, and I've had 11 fish, but he missed a bite at 3:30. I caught an out for 2 hours, 1 skimmer. And then I went, and then I got a couple, and then, like, what time was it? Between 1:30. No, probably 1:15 and 3 o'clock. I had 7 or 8 fish. I had 3 brie, 2 pounders. So I've got 10 fish. I've got 5 for £2 odd. 2 pounders, that's £4 and a bit. And then 3 2 pounders. So that's, I don't know. I think I've £11 anyway. I'll let you know. So I've won my section. So at least Chinese will be happy because we can get one in. But let you know how I get on. Right, we got back. Nice surprise. Won't match. Let's get a Chinese order. In fact, he'll be happy at Chinese. I think he'll go in Bangkok there because I haven't been for ages. I ain't ordered out. Because I won out basically. But yeah, so we've won match, which were a lovely surprise. I was told that somebody got a £12 further down, but we're an hour to go, but they hadn't. I've weighed 12, next weight were £8, and I think there were £7, so it hasn't fished that well really. But that's, to be honest with you, that's Southfield for you. But at start at match, I didn't think I had a chance up that end. I really didn't, honestly. I didn't want to be up that end. I were not happy, but I thought, well, it's what it is. And like I said to you, you never know at Southfield. You never, ever know what's going to happen. It's the weirdest place in the world, and that's why we keep going, so. But that 54 line, our next to Steve Ringer in Feeder King final, and he fished that distance, and he caught all his fish there. And I was determined today just to fish that. Perhaps in the last hour I only had 1 skimmer, but I did miss a bite. And perhaps I should have gone on my shorter line just to rest it for 10 minutes, and perhaps I'd have had one when I chucked further out. But hey, don't matter now, does it, when you win? So, but you've always got to look and improve. It's quite weird. Last 2 matches, I'm not a window feeder man. The brilliant feeders at certain times. I don't use them much at Southfield because it's shallow, and I never get it, apart from you can cast straight and easier into wind. So I get that. But I've never been a fan of them in shallow water. But last 2 times I've been beat either side by people using them, so I thought, right, I'm going to use them today, and it's worked. So whether that is that all it was, why I ain't caught, I don't know. It's weird. I've always said they're on there. The ground bait's important, and the feeder. I've always said that, but I've caught on the same mix. So maybe it was the feeder. I don't know. I've just fished it right. I don't know. But today I've just caught 2 bits of worm and a pinky. And every bite were 5 minutes-ish, apart from one. I've got to tell you. I chucked out, put rod down, stood up, we're having a win, it's gone round. So I've got my right leg is a bit wet. That's all I'm saying. I got the fish though, it was £1.5 skimmer. I got the fish, but all I'm going to say to you is I've got a wet leg. So anyway, so that's the end of me sort of Breamy, Roachy Canal, Southfield season now. And all my rods are going away, breaking them all down tomorrow. and all my commercial stuff's coming out, and we're at Lindholme 2 and 3 times a week from end of month from November. We've got the Aero Tuesday League, we've got the Ultimate League on the Thursday qualifiers, and Saturday pairs with Emma, and alternate Saturdays with individuals. So I'm going to be really busy at winter, so can't wait really. So getting ready for all that now. I think I've got a trip to I'm fishing with Speedy it pairs up at Worsborough and Fleet, so I've got that in a couple of weeks. So yeah, we're going to be really busy. So but anyway, thanks for your support for everything up till now, and a massive thanks to lads at Southfield, proper lads, Barry and Trevor, for helping make this year, because as you know, Andy's haven't been great, and we miss you like mad, pal. Honestly, get you some better. But a massive thank you to Mick Axon. Proper bloke, proper top lad, and without him we'd be lost up there. We really would. He's a proper bloke, and we all love him to bits. And it's thanks very much, pal. We all appreciate it. So I'm going to get my Chinese ordered. I had that one for ages. I can't wait. I'm as excited as all. Come on, Ben. What do you want? Let's get it ordered.